real reason to go down the five shard window aside from getting free monarchs, and I don't know if free monarchs are worth playing multiple like 5 charges.
Yeah, it looks like Avon was digging with the Oracle Song to try to get some more shards, but missed on that one.
Yeah, and without the ability to use that -1/-1 Zared power, every charge that Future gains here will will give a benefit to Reactor Bot, Storm, and Gore Master, and that Crackling Vortex is huge here. Stormcloud goes to 3-0, and both Reactor Bots become 5/5s. Ooh! Ooh! It's a spicy game. I can't take it. I'm sweating here in Neo. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. He cracked that Stormcloud and got 3 Thunder Puffs.
Triple Thunder Puff.
Triple Thunder Puff.
Even if his opponent gets a blocker, still gonna get wrecked, right? Those Thunder Puffs are the best for him right now, I think. Really.
Yeah,
That's really good.
Those were actively the single best Stormling he could have gotten, but I just feel like they're on. Like if you gain 7 guys, you usually get like 4 and 3, which is really, really weird to me. Anyway, that is how things go.
So do we know for certain that those Stormlings, they all have equal chance? That one I'm not sure.
Well, no, but it doesn't say that they don't, and on the only card that doesn't have a 50-50% chance of its effect activating, or a 33% chance of its effect activating, it does state, and I'm talking about Plant Garden. Genesis Pool Naiad from Avon here, a 1/1 for 2 that will allow him to play another resource for the turn if he has it.
Doesn't look like it, though.
Doesn't look like it.
I mean, I hope he likes ice cream, because he's gonna need to scoop pretty soon.
Ooh, I see what it is. So here comes Lionel Flynn onto the Gore Master, which will make his base attack 3, his base defense 2. If there's a Crackling Vortex to follow that up, it would be pretty scary. It's just a regular shard. And a Charge Hulk. Wow. Sacrifices the Thunder Puff to exhaust the Genesis Pool Naiad. The Elves and the Venom are going to have to pack it up because Future is moseying on in. Speaking of Future, it is 2015. It is the year that we go back to the future. So this is appropriate.
I mean, someone's got to get the removal company down here to help this guy pack away.
It's just... Well, Avon, not so happy with his draws, is letting Future know that. I guess that's the thing. It's pretty rough when you have 7 cards in hand and you're like, well, I guess I'm done.
One of the costs of playing the 3-color deck, like especially if your opponent has a nice aggressive start like Future does.
Just so many packs from Heroes and Jedi. He's so happy to support
I
us.
just can't help myself.
I know.
But it is a real cost of playing the extra shard here. Get the extra power from playing the extra shard, but you know, stumbled a little bit with not being able to use the champion power when you needed to.
Looks like they're having a little bit of trouble. First of all, typing. Second of all, getting the reserves going. It looks like Avon chose to concede, and they're not going to reserves quite yet.
I've shuffled my deck for longer than that game took.
That's true.
That was a pretty fast game. Well, to be fair, we looked away for a second, we looked back, there's 2 reactor bots, and they're like a bajillion each, and we're like, okay. And it's just a little bit of client lag, it looks like. It really is just a shame that with this many proving ground games going off, it feels like there's like an issue every now and then. So that charge-based aggro, really scary. What do you figure he's got as an answer in Wild Sapphire Blood?
Well, just having Zared and maybe having some crackling rots probably could have slowed that down enough to see what else he had online. Yeah, I don't want to look at the deck list and spoil anything, but I'm just thinking in general, like Zared plus crackling rot would be pretty good against that type of deck, like we saw earlier from Belon.
So these are both 5-0 players, right?
Yeah, these are both undefeated.
So this Tri-Shard deck that we just saw run over it does have something going for it, clearly. If I had to guess, we're looking at another instance of Azure Fate and Aborian Rootfather together doing something, which would explain the Genesis Pool Naiad, the desire to get those extra resources out, right? But past that, I don't know.
He did discard a Sight of the Sun as well.
Yeah, well, but that's not really ramp. It's just like using multiple resources.
Well, that's true. It's being able to play multiple things out, and it's being able to regain the life. And with the Naiad, I mean, we didn't see it that game, but I could see how he might be able to get a bunch of shards in play, and have the Sight of the Sun regain a ton of life starting as early as turn 4. Didn't see it happen this time, but that might be what he's got going on.
I mean, I would imagine it's probably a way to ramp to Moss, right?
Yeah, that seems the most likely. Like a bunch of card draw, maybe like... well, I probably shouldn't say too much more.
So, if it's Wrathwood Master Moss, is it worth it to get it out on turn, what would that be? Turn 3 at the earliest? 2, 3?
Yeah. I mean, 5/5 on turn 3 is pretty ridiculous.
So it looks like they're just looking for each other in the Proving Grounds, getting ready to fire up and go. Oh, so this was like a nice evening tournament for you, Infamous New. You didn't have to get up at the middle of the night to do this, nothing like that. You were